Hello my students, now we will learn the new chapter. This is about human circulatory system. Okay, let's study. The first we discuss about circulation. Your heart is a pump that pushes blood around your body through tubes called blood vessels. Movement of blood is your circulation. Your circulation system formed by heart, blood, and blood vessel. It supplies all your cells with substance they need. Next, we discuss about one of main organs in your body. This is heart. In the heart, there are 4 chambers. The first is right atrium. Next, right ventricle, left atrium, and left ventricle. And this is one of the largest blood vessel in your body. This is aorta. Aorta carries blood to your body. And one is superior vena cava. This is carries blood from body to heart. Your heart is made of different tissues. The first is nerve tissue, so fat tissue and muscle tissue. The muscle tissue contract and relax to make the chamber smaller and larger. This pumps blood through your heart. Each contraction of your heart is a heartbeat. The number of times this happens in 1 minute is your heart rate. The unit of heart rate is beats per minute, or we call it BPM. Blood vessels. We, as a human, have double circulatory system. There are pulmonary circuit that takes blood from heart to lungs and back to heart again, and the systemic circuit that takes blood from heart to the rest of body and back to heart again. This is how pulmonary and systemic circulation works. The first is about pulmonary circulation. Start from heart into left and right lung. This is carried by pulmonary artery. And back to left atrium in your heart, carried by pulmonary veins. Pulmo is another name for the lungs, so every term using pulmo, it must be related to the lungs. The other is systemic circulation. The circulation starts from left ventricle, carried by aorta, to the rest of body, and back to right atrium in your heart. If we convey the 2 circulation above, it will be a picture like this. As you notice, there are differences color in this picture. A vessel in high oxygen described in red color, and vessel that has low oxygen described in blue color. Next, we discuss about blood vessel. There are 3 types of blood vessel in our body. The first is arteries. Arteries has function to carry blood from heart to the rest of body. Artery walls are thick and strong. Why? The heart pushes blood out under high pressure. Artery walls are thick and strong so that this pressure doesn't break them. They also have a layer of elastic fiber which lets them stretch when blood enters. A wave of stretching then passes along an artery which you feel as a pulse. Your pulse is not your blood moving. Artery from the right ventricle takes blood to the lungs. Aorta is a large artery that carries blood from left ventricle towards the rest of body. The next is about veins and capillaries. Veins has function to carry blood back to your heart. Veins don't have thick walls because the blood in them is only under low pressure. However, low pressure means that blood may only flow slowly. To help push the blood along when muscles move your arms and legs, they also squeeze the veins. Veins contain valves which shut if blood starts flowing in the wrong direction. Next is capillaries. Capillaries has function to connect arteries to veins and supply cells with substance they need from the blood. They have walls that are only 1 cell thick, so thick. There are gaps between the cells to allow substance to enter and leave capillaries easily. Wow, blood. Do you know what the color of blood? Yes, red. Why blood is red? Because it contains red blood cells. But blood not also contain red blood cells. There are any other parts. About half of your blood is a yellow liquid called plasma. It contains many dissolved substances, including the digested food substance. It is absorbed from the small intestine. Next is urea. This is a waste product made in liver, which your kidney excrete. And the next is carbon dioxide. This is a waste product too, but this is the waste product of respiration which your lungs excrete. Blood also contains fragments of cells called platelets. These help blood to form clots. If you cut yourself, a clot forms on your skin to stop microorganisms entering your body. Red blood cell. Red blood cells contain hemoglobin. This is a protein which collects oxygen in your lungs. The hemoglobin releases oxygen to the cell in your tissues. Red blood cells don't contain nuclei, and so there is more space for hemoglobin. They have a dimple shape which gives them a large surface area for their size. The larger the surface area, the faster substance can enter and leave the cell. White blood cell. White blood cells protect your body from infection and are able to change shape easily. They let them squeeze to the gaps in capillary walls and get into tissue. Some white blood cells wrap themselves around microorganisms and destroy them. The circulatory system disorder. A fatty substance may form plaque inside arteries. This makes arteries narrower. This happens more often in people who eat too much fat, or obesity, or take no exercise or smoke. Very narrow arteries stop tissues getting enough food and oxygen to your blood. Because of that, a heart must pump harder to push blood through narrower arteries. This is increase the pressure of the blood. High blood pressure may damage the heart, eye, and kidney. What happens if our heart doesn't get enough blood? Can you guess? Yes, this is heart attack. Heart muscle starts to die if it doesn't get enough blood. And this is? Yes, this is a picture of a woman that have stroke. Nerve tissue in the brain will also die if it does not get enough blood. Heart attack and stroke may both kill people.